Welcome everyone, thank you for joining me. Before you, we are doing a pick a card reading. This is a timeless reading and it may or may not resonate for you when you view it, so please feel free to come back at a later date. Now, this is a how does he or she feel about me? This is non-gender specific. You choose the gender and you choose your reading, okay? So we've got 3 piles, 3 decks in front of us. The first one is the Witch's Tarot. So if you choose deck 1, you will get your reading from the Witch's Tarot. If you choose deck 2, this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. If you choose deck 2, that's where your reading will be from. And if you choose deck 3, this is the Gilded Tarot. So have a picture of your person in your mind, take a deep breath, and decide which of the decks you wish to have your reading from. Would it be pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Okay, this is specifically how does he or she feel about me. So if you're ready, we'll get started on pile number 1. Pile number 1, you chose the Witch's Tarot. Question is, how does he or she feel about me? All the decks have been pre-shuffled and cleared of any previous energies. Give me a quick shuffle and let's get into this. The viewer would like to know, how does he or she feel about me? The first card you have, viewer, is the Star card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is hopes and wishes and fulfillment, okay? This is getting everything you wished for, but having to have gone through quite a process to get there. Now, perhaps this person that you're inquiring about has Aquarius in their chart, or maybe you do. The very first card is a card of hope, which is fantastic. Don't know if you could see those just down there, but the next card that we have out is the Two of Cups. Absolutely see you as their soulmate. They want to offer their cup to you. Now, this could be somebody that's already in your life. This could be somebody that you have just met, or it could be somebody that you are that you have from the past. Okay, so take what resonates. But the Two of Cups talks about a soulful connection. This is absolutely meant to be. Okay, not necessarily for life, but always from the divine. Okay, there's the Star card there that says there is a lot of hope and a lot of protection around this connection, as you see in this Two of Cups just here. There is also a beautiful bright light shining from the cup in the middle, just there when they are connected. So that could be Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio in either of your charts. The next card we have is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about waiting, having to be in forced rest. Now, this could be an Aries, Libra or a Gemini, air sign, and this could just be talking about getting over some heartache from the past, okay? Maybe this person has been through serious relationships that have left them a little bit wounded. Maybe this could be you from the past, or it could be somebody else, but they've had to, perhaps it's been put on hold, your connection, because this person was having to wait it out, and maybe you've just been feeling like you've had to wait as well. So this is confirmation. If you have had some unsurety as to what's happening in this connection, this person definitely feels like you are their soulmate. But maybe they've had to take a while to think about that and come to the realization, and maybe the divine has been helping with that too, okay? The next card you have out is the Four of Cups. Maybe they feel like they missed this opportunity for you. Maybe you've had connections in the past that didn't go to plan for either of you. As you can see in this card here, there are 3 cups in front of this little boy underneath this tree, and he's looking at them and he really, he's just missing everything that he feels like he had, all those cups, and what did he do with it? And he's just focusing on all those 3, and behind him is what looks like a mermaid in the background, and she's got this divine cup and she's holding it just there, right in front of his knee for him to see it, and this person in this card cannot see that cup. So this is focusing on what's missing and not what's still there, okay? So maybe you've been enforced to rest and wait for this person because they've been feeling a little bit like something might have been lost along the way here. The next card you have out is the Three of Cups, and this is talking about celebration and getting back together in parties and friendships and communities, okay? It is a 3, and it also talks about 3 people, but not necessarily. So we'll take some clarifiers and see what that has to say. But you could very well be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. We have a lot of cups here. Okay, so we'll clarify with the Wheel of the Year Tarot. Pile number 1, how does he or she feel about me? There's definitely hope for this connection. The 4s, we have 2 4s here, and 4s talk about foundation and solidity, okay? Making something solid. Harmony is also there, so the 4 is having to be patient while that happened, okay? The patience of letting the divine step in and clear out any past issues in order for this connection to be able to be celebrated. And the Three of Cups, a celebration card. Let's clarify the star for pile 1, please. What is the star here for? Can you give us more information about the star? How beautiful. Pile number 1, you absolutely have a soulmate, and the divine is helping this soulmate become more aware of this connection. We have the Two of Cups to clarify the star card. How beautiful is that? Again, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Soulmate connection. This is absolutely spiritual assistance. Okay, so if you are in tune with your spirit guides, your ancestors, maybe archangels. If you are not, you're not very aware, then maybe you've got... I've just had the 10 of Swords come out here. I'm not asked a question yet. I was going to clarify the 2 of Cups. So keep shuffling as I'm telling you what I see with the 2 of Cups here and the star. This is absolutely hope to bring back a solid, stable, spiritual connection. One from the heart, okay? Not just a 3-dimension. So let's see about this 2 of Cups here. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups, please, for the viewer. Who chose pile number 1? How does he or she feel about me? We've just had the 3 of Wands flip over there. That could be waiting for the opportunity to bring this love forward. Let's have a look. 2 of Cups, please. Excuse me. The Temperance. Again, balance, patience. As I said, patience with the star card. The star is about healing the connection and having to have that overall patience while the divine steps in. And this is absolutely the patience card. This is saying things might have taken a long time, but it is worth the wait. Okay, the divine is balancing and evening out the energy between the 2 of you right now, whether you see it or not. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but we have 2 major arcanas here that both symbolize otherworldly connections helping you in your spiritual journey, but this is absolutely in a spiritual journey to get to one another. Now the 4 of Swords is clarified by the Tower, so maybe this person had a Tower moment in their life. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. This is about having to tear something down to start again, or not necessarily having to tear it down, but having it happen. Like as you can see in the card here, it gets struck by lightning. The lightning comes down, it strikes this tree, and everything falls out. And it can be a long time before everything can regrow, if that's even possible from that stump there. So you know there's a lot of regeneration that comes after the Tower. And when the Tower hits, of course, that will cause enforced rest. So this could have been an illness, a physical illness. This could just be, I'll not say just be, but it could also be about a psychological, no, I don't want to say illness. I want to say conflict, okay? Conflict in the mind. And that's where the Tower came in, which forced the rest, which would mean that this person has had to go away for some time. Maybe you haven't spoken to this person for some time about feelings. Maybe they are in your life and they haven't said to you, I feel the same. But I think they may well do soon, because the Tower has struck. It forced them to be in restful mode, okay, in a stagnant mode. What is this 4 of Cups here for, please? This missed opportunity. Why is the 4 of Cups here for people who chose pile number 1? Oh, beautiful. I wasn't going to look at the bottom there, but on the bottom of the deck here is the Four of Cups. We're asking to clarify the missed opportunity, and that, I think, may be very much of the overall energy of the person that you are inquiring about, male or female. Now, the Four of Cups is here because they see you as either their Empress or their Emperor. Again, flip it, reverse it, whichever. But the Empress is about growth, spiritual growth, and being fertile in everything that you do. This could be physically, as a female, could be a female that's fertile, sees you as somebody that they want to have children with. Okay, again, male or female, take what resonates, but this is having balance over the light and the dark, and being in the divine power of the feminine or the masculine. They missed this opportunity because they were supposed to offer a cup of love. They know they should have offered this cup of love to this Empress or Emperor here. This could be, again, Aquarius, they could be Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, or even Taurus energy. We have the Hierophant next, clarifying the Four of Cups. This person feels like they missed out on an opportunity with their divine connection. This is a spiritual teacher. Maybe you taught them spirituality through the things that you said to them about your connection. Perhaps you have said to them in the past that I feel you are my soulmate, and they did not reciprocate that, maybe verbally to you or physically. Now, they are very aware that this has caused a breakdown in this connection, where they have feeling now that maybe too much water has passed under the bridge, and I don't know if this Empress will accept my cup of love. But this is what they are thinking about while they're in this energy. So if you are not in communication with your person at the moment, they absolutely see you as their divine counterpart, okay? Spiritual teacher, the commitment. This is the long-term loving relationship. This is the pièce de résistance, if you like. If when we talk about this connection here, it's absolutely knowing that there is spiritual love that goes far beyond the 3-dimension. Okay, so the Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups here for, please, for the viewers who chose pile number 1? Now, we've just had the 9 of Wands turn over. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, but this is somebody that's classed as the wounded warrior. Maybe somebody's been through the mill when it comes to relationships and a bit nervous about coming forwards now, but maybe this is also saying that they are determined. The 9 of Wands is something that says that actually, you know, you may have taken a while to get there, but you're determined to go the distance. And the clarifier for the Three of Cups is this celebration. Can I bring a celebration to this connection by asking for forgiveness? The Judgment card talks about resurrection and clearing out old karmic patterns, okay? If you can see this is stunning. The Judgment card is staring at the Two of Cups and the Temperance, which is also in the eye line of the other Two of Cups. You've got a soulmate here. Absolutely. This soulmate may feel that you have walked away, maybe. I'm going to take you some angel cards for clarification. Pile number 1 on how do they feel about you. They absolutely love the bones of you by the look of this. I don't see any other people here other than 2 people, but I do see somebody that's had maybe a hard time in accepting the connection that's been going on. Okay, so the first 3 we have is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Maybe this is what they have been doing. There is deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So this here is telling me, this is why the Tower came down. They didn't tell you how they felt. They know you deserve love. You are lovable. And the final card is let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So pile number 1, pay attention to the red flags and the deception. The fact that somebody is wearing a false mask. This could just be simply not letting down the guard of the heart. Okay, there is hope in this relationship. There is absolutely a divine connection. We have Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Cups. So they want to offer their love to you. I am not sure if they will do it soon. I think you may have to wait a little while because maybe they've been deceiving themselves throughout this time of your communication, in the sense that they was just denying the fact that they know you are their soulmate. Okay, so that was for you, pile number 1. Thank you very much for joining me. And if this resonated with you, please do remember to like and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification button so you will be notified down below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So if you are joining in the interim, we are just going on to pile number 2. If you are here with a question of how does he or she feel about me, this is the reading for you. Just clear up my clarifiers from the previous reading. Again, please do remember these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate for you at this time. That said, I do believe there are no such things as coincidences, and when you come across this reading, there should be something in here for you. Okay. Pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is your reading for how does he or she feel about me. Can we tell pile number 2, please? How does he or she feel about me? I've got quite a few there to start with. Okay, so the first card you have is the 7 of Cups. This talks about options, talks about having lots of choices, and it can be a little bit of confusion. This is a Pisces, Cancer or a Scorpio. The 7 of Cups in this particular deck is there are 2 people in the card, and there is one just here that's looking at all these. It looks like he's trying to build something just there. Maybe this is looks like building plans, architecture, and the lady in the card is also just looking up above here, and she's like, well, what if this is better? What if this one's a better choice than these that we have here? And so this could be just exploring options. Maybe they think that you are exploring options. The next card we have is the 3 of Pentacles. This could be a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. This is an earth sign. This is about having to look into things and work together, buildings, contracts and such like. So this could be businesses, this could be relationships, but this is about working together as a partnership. Okay, there's normally 2 people in this card with somebody in the background, again like this, looking at a set of plans, and they're normally looking around and finalising these plans. It talks about business ventures. Maybe they think you have options in business ventures. The 7 of Wands. This could be an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. As you can see in this card here, this is a badger in the nest of some foxes. Okay, so this fox is trying to protect their family over there. This is being defensive and excuse me, kind of backing away and feeling like they have to protect themselves. Maybe they feel like you have done this to them. Maybe there's been blocks on social media or on the phone. Okay, maybe they think that you have options and that's why you've blocked them. The next is the 9 of Wands, another fire sign card, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. This is about having the determination and the grit to be able to get to the goal, okay? But in the 9 of Wands, this is also talking about being a wounded warrior. Are you the wounded warrior? Is this what they are thinking, that maybe this connection has put you through the mill, or has it put them through the mill? Let's see as this reading goes on. What do we have next? We have the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be somebody who feels quite passionately towards you, or perhaps has a little bit of an addiction towards you. Let's have a look. 4 of Swords, talking about waiting, taking a time out, having to be enforced in rest. Could have been having an illness, okay? Maybe just a bout of a cold or something that kind of takes you off your feet for a week, but this is talking about having to take some time out and just kind of hermit mode it, you know? The next card we have is the 3 of Cups. Talks about celebration and communities and friendships. This is also 2's company, 3's a crowd. Sometimes we do now have 2 3s. Maybe there's something happened between you two where there has been more than 2 of you in the situation. Okay, so could be dealing with Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancerian. There has been blocking. Maybe they think you're going to block them because perhaps they have not been, or you maybe haven't been forthcoming with them. How do they feel about you? They feel maybe that this could be a toxic connection. Do you think this is saying toxic connection with the confusion? 2 3s and the 4 of Swords, the blocking, having to take a lot of courage and strength to get through. Maybe you've had a lot of arguments, okay? Again, just take what resonates, leave the rest. But what I see here is perhaps this person feels maybe a little bit bound to you. But 1 or 2 of you have been, I am seeing, entertaining other parties, okay? Let's take some clarification. Why is the 7 of Cups here, please, for those viewers who chose pile number 2? So we have the 10 of Pentacles, which talks about the solid commitment. This talks about financial affluence. This is being set and stable and solid. This is having a solid relationship. But what jumped out in there was the 7 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the 6 of Wands. So I'm going to pop them back in because they haven't come out. But there could have been somebody deceiving themselves over their intuition on how this may be victorious. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but guided to say. 7 of Cups, more clarification with the 7 of Cups. This could be having many options on how to complete the goal, okay? Your goal or their goal. There's the Chariot, but it didn't come out. Could be dealing with a Cancerian. Strong movement forward. One more card for the 7 of Cups, please. What is this here for? There you go. There's the High Priestess. So she did want to come out. This is about clearing out the confusion in regards to a solid, stable commitment. So maybe this person feels like you had confusion in relation to being committed to them. Does that sound right? The 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 8 of Cups. So that's talking about walking away from everything that's not serving. We've got the Emperor. So, are you dealing with an Aries? This person feels that you wanted to work on perhaps becoming a better version of yourself, and in order to do that you had to walk away. This is somebody walking away from working on contracts and working together, but then there's a Judgment card, so perhaps they had to walk away or feel that you had to walk away to come into your power, okay, as a feminine or masculine. And this is the Judgment card talking about wanting to regroup and bring this back together. What is the 7 of Wands here for, please, for viewers who chose pile number 2? 4 of Swords again. Waiting. Maybe you had to wait a long time for communication with this person, or they had to wait a long time for you, wanting to bring balance back to the situation, perhaps wanting to bring a gift or an offering. But this is blocked or has been blocked, okay? You've got the Sun card, could be a Leo, talking about bringing out all the joy and the happiness in the connection. Maybe this is a single Leo that you've blocked here, definitely a Leo that we're talking about. The Strength card. Affluent, got a lot of there's a lot of Pentacles with this Strength card here and this Sun card. We've got the Page of Pentacles as well, the Princess of Pentacles. So wanting to bring a solid, stable offer, but this is the one in the making. This isn't the one that's actually made the offer yet. As you can see, this page isn't standing like they are in the normal decks. This one's seated and thinking about it. So it's taken a lot of strength perhaps to become single for this person, and that's why there was a lot of blockages here. You had to wait for something to happen so they could bring balance back and bring out the sun in your connection. So this is getting a lot better as we go along, so I hope some of you haven't switched off. This person is going to come back with an offer. Okay, so what is the 9 of Wands? Why is this here? Maybe they are determined with this offer. What is this 9 of Wands here for, please? dealing with very much with the fire sign. We've got Earth. Nine of Wands, please clarify. That's the World card. Completing that cycle of feeling like it's been such hard work, determination, okay? Okay, the Devil is clarified by the King of Pentacles. This is the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is the loyal, honest, committed king, okay? This could be committed, and this person could have been, or they feel that you are more interested in the material side, maybe. But this king also is seen as the married king. Money and passion, maybe. Devil is clarified with the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Could be talking about wanting to start this new beginning, but has had this devilish idea about how to go about it. Maybe they want to woo you and sweep you off your feet. But there's waiting. Why are we still waiting for this offer? Four of Swords. Thank you. Maybe they are in a devilish situation. Maybe they are in a toxic situation, having to fight with addictions. Maybe they're addicted to you. Maybe they're addicted to sex, drugs, or rock and roll. I mean, this could be anything. It's definitely causing them a burden, and they've got to put it down. So, chose pile 2. The main, I'd say definitely the main information you need to take from this is the reason there is waiting from this person to perhaps come to you or to clear things up with you. It's because they are still dealing with addictions of some sort or toxic behaviours. Take what resonates. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? They could be having a drinking problem. It's not for everybody, so please do take that in mind. These readings are general, and if you were looking to get a personal reading, that information will be in the description box below. Now, the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for pile 2, please? Three of Cups. That one. Well, that's self-explanatory, isn't it? Did they choose another over you? Because this caused them to be in self-pity mode. Three of Cups is clarified with the Five of Cups. That does also lead to an Eight of Cups, which is over here. So this could be a cycle now that's ending. We've got the Nine of Wands, which we have clarified with the World card, absolutely ending that cycle because the Ten of Wands is here, okay? But we do have two Devil cards. The reason this person, you are not in contact, I absolutely say that. They may well be single now, but you're not going to know about that because you're blocked or they blocked. Be careful if they are in a committed connection, because they do want something that could be not for your highest good in that sense. You have to wait till this energy is cleared out. There's two of these here, so any addictions that they have, don't go and get intertwined with them until you know that they are clear and, you know, healed, okay? The Five of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups, talking about taking too much time out and enjoying oneself too much, which caused this depression mode. They have to deal with that, but they absolutely want to offer this cup of love to you. Pile number 2, that is the overall energy underneath, but there was a head over heart decision because of the heartbreak. Okay, all this caused heartbreak. King of Swords, Ace of Cups. Let me take you some angel cards. Choose pile number 2, the Shadowscapes Tarot. Let's have a look on what the angels have to say on how he or she feels about you. Release your ex. The time has come to release your energy. Clear your energy. Could be your ex way of thinking, but I think this could be letting them go energetically, okay, so they can get and deal with this toxicity. It does sound like this is someone you've been dealing with in the past, and as I say that, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. You can't do that until you release something, whether this is a person, a way of believing, a way of thinking, a way of living. Release that, and you can allow in the energy of forgiving and learning. The way you do that is you let your friends help you. You ask for it and accept help from others, those who are closest to you, who know you the best. We have the next card is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So honeymoon for me means holiday time. It means that you could just simply be going on a Easter break somewhere, okay? There is bank holidays coming up soon. We do have national holidays as well, so if you are going anywhere, taking a holiday or a vacation, this could well be going out with your friends and enjoying your time. And this also says give your relationship a chance. So work on your partnership. So absolutely work on your partnerships, with your friendships, and of course yourself. This is a relationship with you, okay, pile number 2. Before you can have this relationship with someone else, work on that with yourself, and you know, give yourself that love that you deserve by releasing any energy that's negative. And then I suppose summer, you will have a very good summer. But you have to release this energy, let yourself be clear, know that everything happens for a reason and everything is working out for your best interest. But this person absolutely is feeling miserable. Maybe they need to release this energy as well of feeling miserable, so they can encompass the forgiving and learning. So if you two are going to get to have any communication, there will need for forgiving and learning, okay? So that was your reading pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that. If it resonated, please do remember to like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you take care. See you next time. Okay, so if you are watching in the interim while just shuffling back these cards, while we move on to pile number 3, the Gilded Tarot. The question we are asking is, how does he or she feel about me? These are non-gender specific and they are general readings. If you are watching the whole video, please be aware I may well repeat that sentence shortly, as I do put timestamps down below. We're moving on now to pile 3. I hope you have enjoyed the reading so far. If you are new to my channel, thank you very much for being here, and if I resonate with you, please do subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, God bless you. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So to make things a little quicker, I'll just put them back because we're using a separate deck now. So if you chose the Gilded Tarot, pile number 3, deck number 3, this is the Gilded Tarot. This will be your reading for how does he or she feel about me. Now again, please do remember, these readings are general. They may or may not resonate for you. So please do take what resonates and leave the rest. If you are new to the channel, thank you very much for joining me. Please do subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you very much for your support and views. Really do appreciate them. So pile 3, how does he or she feel about me? Let's have a look. Here's your first card. Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Absolutely a water sign. Absolutely feeling the love. This is somebody that is sitting on their throne, feeling cozy and warm. When they think of you, they absolutely envisage love. This is somebody who is emotionally stable, perhaps hasn't been in the past, okay? They have earned their king status. Again, could be a man or woman, male or female. The next card is the Sun. How beautiful is that? This is a major arcana. This is the most powerful card in the deck. This talks about happiness, joy, success. This is also a fire sign. Could be a Leo. You could be a fire sign. So they think that you are the passionate, joyous, childlike energy that they want to embrace. The next card is the Four of Swords. Every reading has had this card. Everyone's been put into waiting. Maybe this is because Mercury has been in retrograde. Maybe this is to do with the planets. Four of Swords is having to wait, sit it out and mull it over. Sometimes having to get over an illness, okay? But this is also talking about thoughts and heartache, getting over the heartache, just sitting back and going, you know what? Taking time for me. But how do they feel about you? Well, they see you as a sunshine and they want to be this King of Cups towards you. So how beautiful is that? You may or may not have had this person romantically in your life already. This could be someone new, but it could be somebody that you know already. We have the Tower in reversed. Maybe this love that they feel for you prevents that tower from falling for them. Maybe they've had tower situations in the past when it came to relationships, but this is absolutely the solid side of the tower. This has already happened or it's been avoided, okay? Let's have a look. What else do we have? How does he or she feel about me? For the viewers who chose pile number 3. Justice. Wanting to bring back balance into this particular connection. This is about balancing the scales and divine timing. This is having the power, using those spiritual connections and allowing spirit to step in and even out the scales of justice, okay? This could very well be to do with the love that's been shared between you two. Perhaps this is bringing justice to not sharing it in the past. This particular card is blindfolded. Okay, the next one you have is the Ten of Wands. So you could also be dealing with a Libra here or a Scorpio. We also have a Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Ten of Wands is getting to the end of the burdensome trials. This is putting everything down, taking stock. It's like getting to the top of the mountain and finally just dropping everything and leaving it there and going, right, that's it, I'm free. The weight of the world is off my shoulders, but it is a completion. However, this is still ongoing. Maybe this is why the Justice card is here to stop this burden. Any more information for pile number 2 on how do they feel? Maybe they, yeah, this was on the bottom just now and it's come to the top. The Emperor could be dealing with an Aries, okay? But this is having a heavy burden about perhaps being a little bit egotistical in this connection, not being emotional enough. Yeah. There's the Queen of Cups underneath the deck. Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. I think this is very much talking about being a divine connection. Somebody was very much in their power, is a masculine or feminine, but that caused them to have the burden because that cut off the feelings maybe on expression of how they see you, their counterpart, as the sun, the joy, you overcome all challenges and you bring the light into their life, okay? They've had to be on hold. This has been put on hold because I reckon they had this tower moment between yourselves or something else that happened in their life which forced them to get into this emotionally stable frame of mind, okay? They had to tip that tower back upside down to drop the burden and become back to this Emperor power, but with the love in their heart, and that required having to have patience while justice stepped in, okay? Justice is now being served to this connection and they see you as their Queen of Cups. This is a divine partnership, okay? This is two are meant to be. The King and Queen, they are two of the same. Emotionally balanced. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She is the motherly card. She is the one that oversees the home, you know. She's the loving mother figure. This is the one that they want to have the children with, if you don't have children already. So the King of Cups is wanting to manifest their connection back, bring this love together. Okay, pile number 3, they are manifesting as the King of Cups. Could be a fixed sign again, but there is another Leo just there. So we have 2 Leos, Libra. We've got air and water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We definitely have a Libra, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Leo twice there. Oops. I'm going to put them back in because I feel like I threw them out. What is the Sun card? Okay, so you wanted to come anyway. I don't normally take the cards on the floor, but this is a repeat of what I just flipped in the deck. The Sun card is bringing victory. How is the victory coming? Well, with spiritual lessons, divine intervention, and solid, stable relationships. This is the marriage card. This could be very much they see you as their counterpart. Maybe they want to have this victory to bring the sunshine back to their connection so you can have a committed relationship. It's overnight success and overcoming challenges, okay? This is again, another warrior. This is a successful one. You win the battle, but not quite the war. And let's be honest, you know, you've only won the battle if you've just started on the journey. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. It could be you, could be the Taurus. Now, the Four of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. This is the passionate knight. This is the one that steams in and steams out. Maybe this person was doing this to you in the past, and maybe it put your energy on pause together. Maybe you put the tower down and said, no, I don't comprehend. I can't deal with that energy of you want to see me 1 minute and the next minute you're gone, you know. You're all lovey-dovey on the phone or through messages, and then the next minute you don't hear hide nor hair of them, and you was put on a waiting period. To something else about this Four of Swords with this Knight of Wands. I'd like another clarifier, thank you. Again, Page of Pentacles. We had this in the last reading. This is about wanting to make that solid, stable offer. Had to wait while they got this energy out of their system. Perhaps this could have been a younger version of this person. Maybe you haven't spoken to them in some time. What is the Tower? Page of Wands, the Princess of Wands, wanting to bring a message. This is a passionate, exciting message. Oh, wow. Nine and Ace of Pentacles, wanting to bring that message of, hey, you want to go have some fun? I've got what I need. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labour. Okay, could very much be the earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is a gift from the divine. This is making a solid offer, and this is the symbolization of being free as a bird, single person. I am single. I want to take you out. Will you accept my offer? Justice is stepping in between us. We are having the scales balanced. Why? Let's clarify. The scales are being balanced when this person avoids the Tower by bringing in that message. The message of, I'd like to see you. I want to take you out. The Justice card is clarified by the Nine of Cups. They want to make your wishes and dreams come true. The Nine of Cups clarifying the Justice card. Wish fulfillment, having the time of their lives. The only way they can do that and bring this to you is by divine intervention. What is the Ten of Wands and the Emperor? It's been a long slog, but they're coming back to their energy. Could again very well be dealing with an Aries. This is someone who is very much in their power. They know what they want. They're still carrying that burden, but. Justice is saying you don't have to wait anymore for your true divine counterpart. This is a beautiful reading, pile number 3. You are no longer having to wait. The scales are being balanced. Light and dark is being blended. Spiritual connections here from the divine, from lifetimes ago. The Lover's card is the one that is connected. You see, this is the earth. This godmother, this angel just here, who are hand-fasting these people together, is coming up from the earth. This is an ancient connection, whether either of you are completely aware or not. Gemini could be, Libra, Aries. Four of Swords. Scales are balanced. The waiting is over. They are in their emperor power, but they have still to drop the burden and accept the growth in the connection, that you are their empress. How beautiful is that? Pile number 3. If I was choosing any, I wish I'd have chose this one. They absolutely love you, pile number 3. They want to come to you and make a solid offer. You could very well be having offers of commitment, perhaps even marriage. And as I say that, we have angel cards saying retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I think that comes here. I think that should have been first, because that's what's already happened here. This person hasn't they've had you and themselves in a waiting mode. They are absolutely coming forward because they've been retreating. You've retreated from the connection. Everyone was separated. The tower, I think, was mended. Perhaps you or they have been having to deal with finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, as it can be when there has been, you know, if one or both of you have been having financial difficulties, then having to clear that out can cause a time of rest and waiting in a relationship, because you can't really move forward if you can't get yourself together, can you? So the next card you have is chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Below the deck, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. If you are watching this, pile number 3, if you chose this pile, it's absolutely the message for you to be just a little bit more patient. Hang on for a little while. Get on with your life, you know. Just don't wait, as in physically wait for someone. Continue your life, go to work, make your plans with your friends and your family. Go on your holidays. But I think very soon you are absolutely going to hear from this person, and you will be starting up absolutely by the summer. I think you may well have a strong connection with this person who is absolutely single. They are single and they see you as their queen, but they need to turn this around. They are looking at you and you are looking away, so they need to turn that around so you are both kind of looking at one another. Okay, and that might take a little bit of time and manifestation while they get their ducks in a row to drop this burden. Okay, once that burden's dropped, it's absolutely protected by the divine. You are going to get justice in your connection. So congratulations if you chose pile number 3. What a beautiful reading. Thank you very much for being here, and until next time, take care.